Good afternoon, guys. Hi, nice to see you guys again. Welcome back. My name is Adrian. I am an English teacher at MyES for the Montenegro branch. Thanks for coming today. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Welcome to focus activity 4 to 5 at the hairdresser. Perfect. So today we are going to learn vocabulary at the hairdresser, describing your look, yeah, getting a haircut. Perfect. All right, so I go to the hairdresser or to the barber shop. Hairdresser is the same as barber shop. I'm just going to write this on the chat box. Barber shop. It's the same thing. Huh? So I go to the hairdresser once a month, yeah, because my hair doesn't grow that fast. So once a month, and I cut my hair short, medium. Yeah. I do the wash sometimes, and I trim. The barber trims my hair. Yeah. Perfect, guys. Let's move on. So, moving on to the next slide. I want you guys to think of questions about going to the hairdresser. For example, with the question word when. Yeah? When do you go to the hairdresser? I go to the hairdresser once or twice a month. Yeah? When do you guys go to the hairdresser? Okay. Why do you go to the hairdresser? I go to the hairdresser to cut my hair or to wash my hair so it looks really nice, short, and smart. Yeah. How often do you go to the hairdresser? I go once or twice to the hairdresser. Where do I go? Where do I go to cut my hair? I go close to my house. Or I go to a barber shop near my house. Yeah, it's 2 minutes on foot. Do you prefer long or short hair? Do you prefer straight or curly hair or wavy hair? I prefer short hair, short and straight. Yeah. What is your favorite haircut? My favorite haircut is a short, medium haircut. Short, medium haircut. What is your favorite hairstyle? I don't have anyone in particular, but just short, yeah. Short on the sides and at the top a little bit long. Okay. Who is your favorite hairdresser? My favorite hairdresser is one of the barber shops I go to close to my house. He's very old school in his ways. He's quite an elderly person, and yeah, I like the way he cuts my hair. He uses the scissors. He uses the trimmer or the clipper. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to write this word down. Clipper or trimmer. The hair machine to trim your hair short. Okay. Yeah, so these are my favorite. This barber of mine who I go to is my favorite because he's very old school in the way he cuts people's hair. Yeah, he's quite elderly too. Perfect. Moving on. At the hairdresser. Hairdresser, like I said, you can call it a barber shop, a hair salon. Another word is hair salon. Yeah, hair salon. Hair salon, barber shop, or hairdresser. Okay, great. Second. Okay. So at the hairdresser. Okay, just give me a second, guys. All right. At the hairdresser, match the actions to the pictures. Picture A, B, C, D, and E. Let me check if anyone's come online. Anyone there? No. Okay. Picture A. Picture A goes with, I think, style your hair. Yeah, style your hair. B, blow dry your hair. C, wash your hair. D, cut your hair. And E, dye your hair. Dye is basically coloring your hair according to your favorite color. Yeah. I remember when I was very young, during my college days, I used to color my hair funky colors. Really, that time a teenager, right? So any color, green, blue, yeah. It was crazy. All right. So A would be style your hair. B is blow dry your hair. Perfect. C is style your hair. C is wash your hair. Sorry. D is cut your hair. And E is dye your hair. Now, according to you guys, which one is the first process you do when you have to go to the hairdresser? What do you do first? Could you guys put this in the right order? Yeah. What should be done first when you go to the hairdresser? I think first would be to dye your hair. Yeah, I think to dye your hair. Then I think after dyeing your hair, you color your hair, you wash your hair. Then I think you cut your hair, blow dry, and the last I think is you style your hair. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Maybe the ladies are better at this because I just have one process: cut and wash my hair. Yeah, let's check what is the right order. Like I said, the first one I think is dye your hair. Yeah. The second one is wash your hair. Yeah. The third step is To cut. I think it is to cut your hair. Perfect. And number 4 is to blow. No. I think to blow dry your hair. Yeah. And the last one is to style your hair. Perfect. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have to do all of this. Fortunately, I don't have to do all of this. It's just wash and cut my hair. All right. Moving on. What color would you guys like to dye your hair? What color do you dye your hair normally? Yeah. What's your favorite cut? What's your favorite hairstyle? Yeah. Hi, Stephanie. Hi. How are you, Stephanie? Good afternoon. Are you okay? Here you can see me. Could you type okay? Let's move on to the first question, Stephanie. Good, Stephanie. Good. All right, Stephanie, when do you go to the hairdresser? When do you go to the to the hairdresser, to the hairstylist? When? A month or once a month? Once or twice? What about you, Stephanie? I go once or twice a month. Twice. Hairdresser. I go once or twice. Once, if my hair normally doesn't grow really fast, but once or twice, yes, because I like my hair short. I go every 6 months to cut my hair. Very good. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson at the hairdresser. Okay, perfect. Once a year. Oh, once a year, really? That's maybe 12 months and 3 months. Once a year, perfect, perfect. Why? Okay, no. Where do you go to cut your hair? Where do you guys go to cut your hair? I go to the barber shop or to the hairdresser. Where do you guys go to cut your hair? Ah, because you like long hair. All right, Stephanie. Good job. Good. That's perfect. And where do you go to cut your hair? I go very near my house, my home. 5 minutes on foot. Where do you guys go to cut your hair? You don't have a favorite hairdresser? Okay, no problem, Stephanie. To my country, to my master. Okay. All right. You go all. You go. All, okay. All right. Okay, you go all the way. And why do you go to the hairdresser, guys? Ladies, why do you go to the hairdresser? I go to the hairdresser because I like my hair very short. Yeah. I go to the hairdresser because I cut my hair and I wash my hair. Why do you guys go to the hairdresser? Or the hairstylist? Also, it's the same as a hairdresser. Hairdresser is more generic. Hairstylist is also generic. Okay. I'm just going to put this up there. Guys, if you want to look at the vocabulary, it's going to be on the chat. Okay. All right, I go to the hairdressers for my birthday. Okay. Because this, okay, Olga. All right. Good. How often do you go to the hairdresser, Olga? How often do you go to the hairdresser? What is the frequency? Always, once a week, once a month, twice a year? I think you told me, was it twice? 6 months. Okay, you go every 6 months. I got you. I got you, Olga. Do you prefer short or long hair? Do you prefer short or long hair? I prefer short hair. Short. What do you guys prefer? Every 6 months, perfect. Stephanie, you go to the hairdresser for your birthday, perfect. Good, good. Do you guys prefer short or long hair, guys? I only cut the ends of my hair. I prefer long hair. All right, Olga, perfect. Do you know what is the style called when you have hair coming just on your forehead? Just on your forehead here. What is it called when you have hair coming here? Yeah, short. What is it called? Hi, Gemma. What is it called? Good afternoon. Yeah. You have what is that style called? The hair coming down your forehead. Yeah, just over your forehead. What is it called? Welcome, Gemma. You prefer long hair. What is that style called, guys? When you have, good afternoon, Gemma. When you have the hair coming just below your, below your forehead. Huh? Yeah. What is it called? Just above your forehead. Like, like here. It's called a, I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds to tell me the answer. Pot? No, it's called a fringe. It's called a fringe. When you have the hair coming just here, just right down your forehead. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. What is your? All right. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, at the hairdresser, I want you to match the actions on your left to the pictures on your right. Yeah. So, ladies, can you tell me picture A? Which one does it match with which action? Picture A. Which action does it match with? A is style. Style your hair. Very good, Olga and Stephanie. Very good. What about B? B. What about B, guys? Blow dry your hair. Perfect, Stephanie. Perfect. Perfect, Gemma. Blow dry your hair. No, Gemma, it is blow dry. Not style, but blow dry. Yeah. Hi, Fabrizio. Good afternoon. Welcome on board. Nice to see all of you guys. C would be wash your hair. Perfect, Gemma. D would be cut your hair. Perfect, Stephanie. And E is dye your hair. Now, guys, what color do you like to dye your hair? What color do you like to dye your hair? Which color would you like to dye your hair? Yes, D is cut and E is dye. Perfect, Fabrizio. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, which dye color would you like to use to color your hair? What is your favorite hair, your hair color to dye your hair? Maybe if I have white hair, I like to dye my hair dark black, yeah, blackish, black color. What about you guys? What color would you like to dye your hair? I have original color hair. Perfect. What color is your hair, Stephanie? Okay, Fabrizio is bald, so no hair color for you, Fabrizio. Black, perfect, perfect. Great, guys, good, guys. Now, let's move on to the next question. I think this is mostly for the ladies, yeah? When you go to the hairdresser or to the hairstylist, in what sequence would you do these actions? In what order would you do these actions? Yeah? Wash your hair, blow dry your hair, style your hair, cut your hair, or dye your hair. In what order would you do this? Yeah? Could you tell me which is the first one? Olga likes to dye it blonde. Perfect. Gemma, my favorite blonde hair color is blonde. And I have chatouche. Okay. All right, perfect. So, guys, moving on to the next question. Can you put these actions of wash, blow, style, cut, and dye in the correct order? When you go to the stylist or hairdresser, what will you do first? So, the order of Stephanie is wash, cut, and blow. Okay, that is your order, your sequence. But in general, according to this, guys, what would you do first? I think you would dye your hair first. I think number one is dye your hair. Yeah? Perfect, guys. Now I want you guys to tell me the second process. Number 2, then number 3, then number 4, and then number 5. Usually smart wash. Perfect. Fabrizio, I think I am like you. I go to the hairdresser just to wash my hair and cut my hair. Stop. Yeah, that's it. No worries, Stephanie. No worries. No worries. No need to apologize. No worries. No worries. That's okay. So Gemma says wash. And what is number 2? What is the second process? Second process is to wash your hair. Perfect, Gemma. Third order, the third process. Third process. Yeah, they wash my hair, then cut my hair, make a mask, and then blow my hair. All right, that's good, Olga. Perfect. But can you tell me what is the process in this exercise here, according to this exercise, according to this slide? That's very good, Olga. That's very good. Perfect. Stephanie says, generally dye, wash, cut. So the next one is cut. Perfect. Perfect. Just give me a second. Perfect. And then you said blow dry. Perfect. And the last but not the least is style your hair. Great, guys. Very good. Very good. Like I said, I think me, for one, I don't use all of this. I just go to the hairdresser and cut and wash my hair. That's it. Yeah. Great, guys. Moving on, continue. We continue now. Any questions, guys? Any questions on this slide? If no, good. If no, then you can tell me okay, or you can show me the thumbs up sign on your chat box. Perfect, Stephanie. All right, guys. Perfect, guys. Great. Good job. Move on. All right. Now at the salon or at the hairdresser, okay, or at the hairstylist, what are the objects, the tools the hairdresser uses when he does his job or her job? Yeah. So I would like you guys to match the words on the left with the pictures on the right. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds to look at the slide and then tell me your response. Starting with picture A, then picture B, and so on and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's start with picture A. Which tool would you use in picture A? What is the name of this tool, this object? Picture A is sink. Perfect, Gemma. Perfect, Fabrizio. Good. Picture B is a comb. Yeah, perfect. Picture C is a hair dye. Perfect, perfect. Picture D is a towel. Good, Fabrizio. Perfect. Picture E is a hair dryer. Perfect. Great job, guys. Good job. Amazing. And the last but not least is, the pronunciation is scissor. Yeah, scissor. Perfect. Scissor. Perfect, guys. Now, what verb would you use with the first object? Perfect, Gemma. Good job, Gemma. and Fabrizio and the rest of you guys. Olga, good job. What verb would you use with the first object? Picture A. So at the basin, what do? I'm going to write I want you to tell me the answer. What do you do? You're welcome, Jama. Good job. What do you do in the basin? What verb would you use? I give you guys a couple of seconds to think about this. What verb would you use when you are in the sink? Yeah, perfect. You wash your hands. Perfect job. Perfect, Fabrizio. You wash your hands in the basin. Good job, guys. Now, picture 2. What verb would you use with the comb? With the comb, what do you do with the comb? You your hair with a comb. With a comb. What do you do, guys? What's the correct answer? You use a comb to brush your hair. Perfect, Olga. You use a comb. So you comb your hair with a comb or a brush. Perfect, guys. You comb your hair. Picture 3. Hair dye. What do you do? What is the verb for hair dye? Your hair blonde. What is the right verb, guys? Your hair blonde color. You prefer your hair? No. What is the verb? When you go to the hairdresser puts aluminium, yeah, and she does what? What is the verb? The verb is to picture C. Fabrizio, picture C. What is the verb for picture C? Perfect, Olga. To dye your hair. Dye your hair blonde. Perfect. To color your hair, also Fabrizio. Perfect, yeah. What about picture D, towel? Perfect. Yeah. What about towel? What is the verb you use? After you wash your hair, with a towel. What do? Your hair with a towel. What do you do, guys? Give you a couple of seconds. You use a towel to what? To what, Fabrizio? What do you use a towel for? To blow? No, to blow dry your hair, you use the hair dryer. Yeah, the hair dryer. But with a towel, you use to dry your hair. So to dry your hair. Perfect, guys. Good job, guys. Picture E, a hair dryer. You use to blow dry your hair. Yeah? No, not cover your hair. No, you dry your hair, Olga. You dry your hair with a towel. Yeah. Or you can use a towel to cover your hair. That's also correct. You cover your hair to dry. Also, that's correct. That's fine. That's fine. Good job, guys. Good job, Olga. To blow dry your hair. So the verb is to blow dry. And the last one is to cut your hair with a scissors. Good job. Perfect, guys. Now, very good, guys. Moving on to the next slide. Since this is very easy. Example, to wash your hair, you use, okay, to wash my hair, I use a shampoo, okay? What do you guys use to wash your hair? I think you use a shampoo, maybe a soap, you use a soap also to wash your hair. To wash your hair. Do you use a shampoo? Shampoo. I think everyone uses a shampoo. Yeah. Okay. To blow dry your hair, what object do you use, guys? What tool do you guys use to blow dry your hair? What object do you use to blow dry your hair? Shower gel. Perfect, Fabrizio. Perfect. Water shampoo, Gemma. Perfect. All right. Question number 2, phrase number 2. Sorry, guys. What object do you use to blow dry your hair? What tool do you use to blow dry your hair? Since my hair is very short, I use a towel to dry my hair. But the ladies who have long hair, or also guys who have long hair, you use, what do you use to blow dry your hair? Fabrizio, you don't use because you're bald. I know. That's true. You're bald, Fabrizio. We know. Generally, we use a hairdryer. Usually, we use a hairdryer. Yeah. Perfect, guys. Good job. The next one, to straighten your hair, what do you use? What do you guys use to straighten your hair? Do you know the ladies who have curly hair, okay? And you want to make your hair straight. What do you use? What is the object called? To straighten your hair. I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds. What do you guys use to straighten your hair? Yeah? Still waiting for you guys to respond. A plate? No. No. Nice try, Gemma. No. You use a straightener. You use the object, it's called straightener, to straighten your hair. Long ago, I used jelly. All right. For the ladies, you use a straightener. Yeah. So this is called a straightener. You can say a hair straightener or straighteners. Hey guys, is that clear? Is that clear, guys? So to straighten your hair, you use a hair straightener or a straightener. It's the same thing, yeah? Hair straightener or straighteners. Perfect, guys. What tool do you use to cut your hair? You use a pair of... Waiting for your answer, guys. Couple of seconds. I cut my hair with a pair of scissors. Perfect, Gemma. All right. And you dye your hair with a hair dye. Perfect. Great job, guys. Moving on. Yeah. But before we move on to the next one, ladies and the guys, what is this tool called that the barbers normally use for men, also for women who want to have really short hair on the sides? They use a machine to cut it really short, your hair, to trim your hair really short. What is the name of this tool? Does anyone know? I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds. There are two words, yeah? That normally the barber uses to cut your hair really short on the sides. Yeah? Like almost no hair. Do you guys know what's the name of this object? Couple of seconds, guys. Any answers, guys? All right, I'm going to give you the first letter. It starts with a T. Yeah, and the second word, yeah. Or it starts with a C. There are two words. Okay, it's called a trimmer or a trimmer or a clipper? Like I said, normally the hairstylist use this tool to cut your hair really short, really short. Yeah? You call it a clipper or a trimmer. All right. Perfect, guys. Now, moving on. The text in the blue, is it the hairdresser or the customer? Can you tell me the text in the blue is the hairdresser or the customer, guys? The text in the blue, is it the hairdresser or the customer? Guys, any responses for my question? Is it the text in the blue, is it from the customer or the hairdresser? Who is the one who is saying these sentences? Is it being said by the blue is the customer? Perfect, Fabrizio. And red is the hairdresser. Yeah. Now I'm going to read this just for pronunciation's sake. Okay. So hear me out, guys. I'd like a haircut, please. Of course. How would you like it? I'd like it short with a little fringe. With a little fringe. Okay. Would you like any color? Yes, I'd like it pink. Fantastic. Let's get started. Okay. All right. The first sentence in blue, I'd like. The contraction form is I'd like. The long form is I would like. I would like is a very gentle way of saying to request something. Yeah, very kind, very gentle, kind way of requesting something. Yeah, you say I would like. Yeah. Or the contraction is I'd like. Is that okay, guys? Perfect, Stephanie. Perfect, Fabrizio. The rest of the guys? Red hairdresser. Red is the hairdresser. Perfect. Good, good. Perfect, Gemma. Why is Gemma laughing? What happened, Stephanie? Terrible. Why? What happened, Stephanie? You mean the haircut is terrible? All right, guys, moving on. Is this clear? To continue, can you tell me it's okay with a thumbs up or just type in okay in the chat box? Perfect, Gemma. Perfect, Stephanie. All right. Now, the second dialogue. I'd like a haircut, please. Of course. How would you like it? I'd like it shoulder length, please. Okay. And would you like any color? Yes. I'd like it a bit more blonde. Fantastic. Let's get started. All right. I'd like it shoulder length, please. Shoulder length is the type of hair length. How long you want it. Shoulder length, this is face length, yeah? Or chin length. This is shoulder length. Shoulder length, yeah? This is long, shoulder length, yeah? Neck length. So it depends how long you want your hair. Yeah? Shoulder length means right here, right on your shoulder, yeah? On your shoulder blade, right here. Okay? This is called shoulder length. Below the shoulder is long. Shoulder length, short, yeah, or short. Shoulder length, long. Okay. Perfect. I like shoulder length hair. Perfect, Gemma. All right. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our session for today, for our online session today. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson and have taken a lot of vocabulary that we used in this lesson and will use them in the future. Yeah? Guys, thanks for your patience and your time. Once again, thank you guys again for your time and your patience. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. Any questions? No? All right. I think there's no questions. So I'd like to say bye, guys. Have a good day and hope to see you guys again soon. And stay well. Protect yourselves from the virus. And nice to meet you guys online. And hope to see you guys soon in school. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.